2026 is bringing a wave of groundbreaking inventions, transforming robotics, space exploration, wearable technology, AI, and urban mobility. In this video, we count down 8 of the most remarkable innovations of 2026 set to reshape industries, daily life, and the future of human movement. 1. Gene.01. For decades, robots have been able to see, calculate, and move. What they have never been able to do is feel. Gene.01 is changing that. Unveiled at CES 2026 during AMD's opening keynote, Gene.01 is the debut product from Italian startup Generative Bionics, backed by an $81 million funding round described as one of the largest in humanoid robotics in Europe. The company was introduced on stage by AMD chair and CEO Dr. Lisa Su alongside Generative Bionics CEO Daniele Pucci, reflecting AMD's role as both investor and technology partner. The defining feature of Gene.01 is its full-body tactile skin, a distributed network of touch and force sensors covering the robot's entire surface. This is not a cosmetic layer added after the engineering was done. It is an active component of intelligence. The robot can detect contact, pressure, and micro-interactions anywhere on its body, allowing it to react safely in real time when a person taps, pushes, or accidentally collides with it. AMD supplies the combination of CPUs, GPUs, FPGA-based edge processors, and embedded vision platforms that allow this constant stream of tactile data to be fused with visual and motion data at high frequency. The company calls the concept physical AI, intelligence distributed throughout the body itself at the point of sensing rather than relayed to a single central processor. A commercial launch is planned for Q4 2026, targeting industrial environments where robots need to work in close, safe proximity to people. Gene.01 is the foundational design from which future variants for different industrial roles will evolve. 2. Matrix 3. Most humanoid robots built to date have been impressive in controlled conditions and limited in the real world. Matrix 3 is built specifically to close that gap. Developed by Matrix Robotics, this third-generation humanoid is engineered to operate in real-world environments with greater autonomy, adaptability, and physical precision than any earlier system in the company's lineup. Its biomimetic structure mirrors human proportions and movement patterns closely enough that it can navigate ordinary spaces, handle objects, and respond to changing conditions in a fluid, natural way, rather than a mechanical stop-start sequence. The tactile system is highly sensitive, enabling safe and precise interaction with both people and surroundings. Its dexterous hands support complex manipulation tasks, from picking up fragile items to operating tools designed for human hands. The AI system driving Matrix 3 is built to learn and generalize from experience, meaning it can handle new situations independently without requiring engineers to retrain it every time conditions change. The intended deployment range is broad. Industrial facilities, commercial operations, and everyday environments. Matrix 3 does not represent a lab demonstration or a proof of concept. It represents the beginning of a generation of humanoid robots capable of practical, sustained collaboration with humans in daily life. 3. Roborock Saros Z70 and Saros Rover. The robot vacuum has been a fixture of modern homes for over 2 decades. In 2025 and 2026, Roborock made 2 moves that genuinely changed the category. The first is the Saros Z70, launched commercially in early 2025 and retailing at $1,999. It is the world's first mass-produced robot vacuum with a retractable 5-axis robotic arm, branded OmniGrip. The arm folds into the body when not needed and extends to identify and pick up small objects on the floor: socks, tissues, crumpled paper, and shoes, weighing up to 300 grams. It comes pre-programmed to recognize 108 object types, with users able to define up to 50 additional objects through the app. The Starsight 2.0 navigation system keeps the robot at just 3.14 inches tall, low enough to fit under most furniture, while 22,000 Pascal suction handles the actual cleaning. Vacuum Wars awarded it Most Innovative Robot Vacuum for mid-2025. The second move is the Saros Rover, shown as a concept at CES 2026. Where the Z70 added arms, the Rover adds legs. Each wheel is paired with an independent leg mechanism that can deploy separately, allowing the robot to climb stairs, cross uneven surfaces, and navigate multi-level homes. AI algorithms paired with 3D spatial mapping maintain body level as terrain changes beneath it. No price or launch date has been confirmed, but the concept represents the most significant shift in robot vacuum mobility since the category was created. 4. SwitchBot Onero H1. Smart home devices have been multiplying for years. What has been missing is a single system capable of physically interacting with all of them and with the home itself. SwitchBot's Onero H1 is positioned as exactly that. Revealed at CES 2026, the Onero H1 is built around embodied AI, meaning its intelligence is expressed through physical action in a real environment rather than through a screen or speaker. Unlike bipedal humanoids, it uses a wheeled base paired with articulated arms, prioritizing stability and dexterity over walking. During live demonstrations at CES, it performed everyday household tasks, including picking up laundry, opening appliances, and clearing tables. The H1 features 22 degrees of freedom and runs on SwitchBot's on-device OmniSense Vision Language Action model, processing visual, depth, and tactile data locally without relying on cloud computing. This means it can recognize objects, judge distances, and decide how to act in the moment even when offline. SwitchBot confirmed that pre-orders would open following CES as part of its broader smart home automation ecosystem. The key distinction is not that the Onero H1 replaces other home robots. It acts as a central, adaptive helper across all of them, pointing toward a future where a single intelligent machine becomes the coordinating layer of an entire connected home. 5. Dephy Sidekick. Wearable exoskeletons have historically been large, expensive, and built for industrial or military settings. The Dephy Sidekick is something different. A consumer-grade powered wearable designed for everyday walking, launched at CES 2026 and available to order from January 25th at $4,500. Developed by Dephy, a bionic footwear company based in Massachusetts with a decade of robotics and biomechanics research behind it, the Sidekick is the world's first wearable powered at the ankle. The system pairs a specially designed shoe with a carbon fiber rear plate and a battery-powered module strapped to the back of the calf. Inside are IMU sensors, a brushless motor, and a real-time gait controller that delivers a precise push-off assist at the exact moment the heel lifts off the ground with each step. The device learns an individual's walking pattern in just 20 strides and activates assistance automatically, requiring no app, no complex calibration, and no setup beyond putting it on. Multiple power levels let users control how much assist they want. Journalists who tested it at CES described the sensation as a subtle, springier bounce with each stride, like a discrete extra calf muscle waking up with every step. Battery life supports up to 3 miles per charge at medium power, and sizing covers shoe sizes 4 through 14M and 6 through 16W. Dephy CEO Luke Mooney described the product as addressing personal range anxiety, the quiet, often unspoken concern about how far a person can comfortably walk before fatigue sets in. The company has also partnered with Nike on a performance-focused robotic sneaker called Project Amplify, signaling that ankle-powered wearables are moving well beyond their consumer launch. 6. Vbot Robotic Dog. Robotic dogs have appeared at trade shows and in research labs for years. The Vbot Robotic Dog, also known as Vbot Superdog, is designed to move past the demonstration phase and into the home. Debuting at CES 2026, Vbot is built as both a companion and a practical household assistant. It is equipped with 360-degree LiDAR, UWB positioning, depth cameras, and microphone arrays, giving it the perception tools to map spaces, track its owner, and respond to natural voice commands in real time without a controller. Practically, Vbot can follow its owner through a home, avoid obstacles, carry items, guide guests, tow objects, and deliver beverages. Its rounded edges and anti-pinch joints make safe interaction with people a design priority rather than an afterthought. Expressive, lifelike movements give it a personality that supports engagement rather than unease. What is notable about Vbot is the combination: genuine utility, autonomous navigation, voice responsiveness, and a form factor approachable enough for a living room. Strong pre-order demand from CES indicates this is resonating with consumers in a way earlier robotic pets and assistants did not. 7. Panto Pantala Electric eVTOL. Flying cars have been a promise of the future for so long that it has become easy to dismiss new entrants. The Panto Pantala Electric eVTOL is making a case for being taken seriously. Developed by Panto Aviation in Shanghai, the Pantala is designed to carry a pilot and 4 passengers for short-range air travel at speeds up to 300 kilometers per hour with a range of 250 kilometers. Its 22 electric ducted fans are integrated into tilting wings, enabling vertical takeoff and landing without a runway while maintaining efficient forward cruise flight once airborne. The design prioritizes passenger comfort and operational practicality alongside its engineering requirements, with Porsche Consulting involved in strategy, design, and development to ensure the aircraft meets global standards. The Pantala has been recognized with an IF Design Award and reflects China's broader commitment to sustainable urban air mobility investment. For the near term, the Pantala targets urban air taxi services and fast intercity commutes. It does not solve every challenge facing the eVTOL industry, but it represents a credible, well-funded step toward the point where short-range air travel becomes a practical transport option rather than a concept video. 8. Mona Luna. While much of the attention in space exploration focuses on American and Chinese programs, Europe is preparing its own major step forward. And unlike many space concepts, Mona Luna is not waiting for a launch window to prove itself. It is being tested right now. Developed by Venturi Space for ESA and France's CNES and unveiled at the Paris Air Show in June 2025, Mona Luna is Europe's first fully domestic lunar rover. Conceived, engineered, and assembled entirely within Europe, with electronics from Switzerland, batteries from Monaco, and overall development coordinated from Toulouse. The rover measures 2.5 meters long and 1.64 meters wide, weighs 750 kilograms, and can carry up to 750 kilograms of payload. 3 high-performance solar rechargeable batteries are designed to let it survive multiple lunar nights, where temperatures swing by around 400 degrees Celsius between day and night. As of January 2026, ESA formally signed a contract with Venturi Space for a risk reduction study using Mona Luna as a live test platform, covering mobility systems, power supply, thermal regulation, and the egress mechanism that allows the rover to safely descend from a lander onto the surface. The mission target is the Moon's South Pole by 2030, delivered via an Ariane 6.4 rocket and the European Argonaut lander. From an Italian robot that feels touch across its entire body, to a powered ankle wearable now shipping to consumers, to a European rover already climbing lunar-grade slopes in test facilities. 2026 is delivering on ambitions that have been building for years. These 8 inventions are early signals of systems, industries, and ways of living that will look very different a decade from now. Subscribe to stay ahead of what is coming next.